Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Emmanuel. You can just like and subscribe at coder.zzyzx or c.z coding tutorials. So today you're going to learn how to create a simple BMI calculator, and I'm going to be using Python for this. Also, you should know that tunes on JavaScript or how to start JavaScript from scratch will be coming up soon, along with how to start Python from scratch, because I'm talking from the perspective of someone who literally knew nothing about coding from about 3 years ago. So I know how it feels to be in that state and coming online all the time to see people who are well versed in CS, or should I say computer science, make videos, use technical terms. It kind of makes it hard to understand certain things, and I get that drift. So I'm planning on starting how to teach people how to code from scratch. So please like and subscribe. You can also recommend this for people who want to code, or you can just like and subscribe and just follow up with the tutorials. If you have any additions or subtractions, please comment them below. If you want to get personal, as in the coding tutorial session on Search, I could hook you up with my email and then we could get talking. So today, to create a BMI, we all know that a BMI is a body mass index, and it is used to literally calculate the weight or body mass of an individual. And I would say it is mostly used to calculate the mass of children, but I don't know if it is adopted by adults as well. So I'm going to stick with children. So to create this in Python, coming from my perspective, it is not about a lot of gibberish. It is not about you entering a bunch of data such as this. So this cannot be used as a calculator. Okay, we cannot call this an automated BMI calculator because, one, we can see variables right here. We can see print, and our calculator is supposed to already know the function of what a BMI is, so we cannot set this and always change the values for this. So we cannot have a calculator where we can change the values for weight and height all the time, and also come and write the rule for what is supposed to divide what, or what is supposed to be square of what. So we're going to create one very shortly, and I'm going to do it in 2 ways, actually 3 ways, but I'm going to stick with 2. I'm going to stick with where you would want to just create a simple calculator that takes inputs of, or floats inputs of people, and then I'm going to create another one that actually takes records the name of the person that puts the data in, and then also inquires about their body mass, which is their weight and their height. Okay, so let's start off. So first off, we're gonna go with a float, and we're gonna set height. So we're gonna create 2 variables, right? We're gonna need to know what variables are in this tutorial, and we're also gonna need to know what a function is. So a variable is like a placeholder for a container. Okay, it's a placeholder that actually takes data in. So we're gonna create 2 variables, which is height and weight, and we're going to equate it to a float. And if you don't know what a float is a data type. Okay, so we have integers, we have floats, we have strings. So we're going to create a float, and anything that is a float is something that has a decimal point. So anything that has a decimal point, any number with a decimal point, is a float. Okay, so a float, and then we're going to bring curly brackets, and then, sorry about that, we're going to bring brackets, and then we're going to bring input, and then we're going to bring another bracket, and then we're going to pass a string, and we're going to make a string. What is your respective weight? Sorry about that. Weight, sorry, height. So we're going to start with height, and then we're going to go back to weight. So we're going to inquire, we're going to create a weight variable, and we're going to set it to a float, and we're going to make it an input, as inquire the input of people. And if you don't know what an input function is, an input function basically inquires data from people that actually use it. So if I create a program and I want to inquire the input of another person, I'm going to just type input, and I'm going to pass whatever question it is I want to ask the person into the input function. So we're going to ask, what is your respective weight. So what this is going to do is it's going to ask these questions within the strings. These questions, it's going to ask these questions. It's not going to ask anything aside from that. It's just going to ask them, hey man, what is your respective height and what is your respective weight? Alright, and that is what it's going to do. So now that we're done with that, our program should be set so that after it takes the height and the weight, it is automatically supposed to calculate the BMI, or the body mass index, of the individual. So we're going to create a function, and a function is a parameter. Okay, function is kind of like a class that has a predefined parameter. So a function could have a 0 parameter, it could have a single parameter, and it could have multiple, or 2, or multiple. So we're going to have a function which has multiple, or should I say 2, specifically 2 parameters. So we're going to define, and we're going to call our function form1, or that's bad spelling, form1, and then we're going to just pass the parameters. We're going to write, so we're going to write weight, comma, height, which are our parameters for today. Then we're going to give semicolons. Please don't forget your semicolons, because it would definitely beep that you have a few errors in your code. So just don't forget your semicolons. It is like the height. So let's go. We're gonna have, now we have our parameters and we also have our function, but what are the parameters we're going to pass within this exact function? And that is return. It should return weight divided by height. *2, and *2 is literally me telling the computer that height square. So if it was to be a single, it would just be a multiplication, but if it is 2, it means height squared, right? So let's just go back now and let's print form1, comma, weight, comma, height. Now we will have that set. Now let us run our BMI. So it is asking for our height, and we're going to assume, so with this we're just going to take these values, same values. So we know we have a height of 1.7 and we have a weight of 68.7. So we're just going to go straight and then just type 1.79. What is our respective weight? 68.7. So now we know our BMI brings out a value of 21.443, which is literally the same as this, but we know that this has been rounded. So alright, now we know how to create a simple BMI using the function and variables, and also using the print function. But we may need to inquire the names of the people, right? If it is a hospital, they may need to know who came to enter this exact input, right? So we're going to pass a name string. We're going to create a string, right? And we're going to create a variable, and we're going to pass a string. This time we're not passing a float because we wanted to return a string. And it should bring that out in input, which is, what is your name? What is your name? And that. So I think I should delete one, and yeah. So what is your name? Now that's done. So we just need to come back here and write hi. Pass a string, hi, right? And then bring the plus, which is called string concatenation. And we're gonna write name, and then we're gonna close that. Bring another, and we're just gonna write your BMI is, and to close it, yeah, comma, So we're gonna do something we call format sequence. So we're just gonna add a percentage, and then we're gonna bring an S. I'm gonna go further on this within my next tutorials, but this is just to let you know that BMI can be created using very little piece of information about Python. So okay, so I think yeah, it's set, and now let's run. So what is your name? Emmanuel. My name is Emmanuel. I think I didn't spell that right. It's spelled my name right. Emmanuel. What is your respective height? 1.79. What is your respective weight? 68.7. And then hi, Emmanuel. Your BMI is 21.443. So this returned, we saw this because we forgot to bring a space, or I forgot to bring a space. So let us run it again, and we're good. Emmanuel, and then we have a 1.79, and then we have 68.7, and then hi, Emmanuel. Your BMI is 21.443, 44127. So thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe for more info on Python or JavaScript, because we're going to be going deep. And I should say that coming from a standpoint of someone who has little or literally no background in computer science, learning this was a game changer, since I managed to build my own websites, I managed to build my own pages, managed to create my own landing pages without anyone's help. So I should say that if you sign up or subscribe, you're going to have more info on how to code or how to do anything you want to create in Python. And you should know that the possibilities of using Python and JavaScript or coding in general is endless. Like, you could literally do anything. Right? Of days, you could do anything, because the little bits of machines we use are literally coded by someone or by a group of people. So please feel free to sign up. My name is Emmanuel, and you are live at coder.zzyzx. Please subscribe to my channel and my c.z coding tutorials, and just keep an eye out. Thank you.